The MATATAG Instructional Design Framework is a vital tool for educators, school heads, and education professionals, especially in the context of enhancing the quality of education within the Philippines. This framework was designed to align with the Department of Education's vision of a robust and progressive learning environment, focusing on the key elements that will guide teaching and learning processes across the country. Understanding this framework is crucial for both teachers and school heads, as it serves as the foundation for developing and delivering effective lessons that are aligned with the national curriculum standards. At the heart of the MATATAG Instructional Design Framework is the goal to build a strong foundation for learners, emphasizing the development of literacy and numeracy skills, which are pivotal to academic success. This aligns with the overarching vision of the Department of Education for providing a high-quality education system that is accessible and relevant to all students. The framework is structured to ensure that educators can design lessons that not only adhere to curriculum standards, but also address the diverse needs of learners. This is particularly important in today's education system, where inclusivity and adaptability are essential to meeting the challenges faced by students in various learning environments. The MATATAG framework emphasizes a student-centered approach. It focuses on creating engaging and interactive learning experiences that empower students to become active participants in their education. Teachers are encouraged to design lessons that are meaningful and relevant to the students' lives, using teaching strategies that foster critical thinking, problem-solving, and creativity. By doing so, educators can inspire a love for learning and help students build the skills necessary to thrive in a fast-evolving world. The framework also highlights the importance of continuous professional development for teachers and school heads. To effectively implement MATATAG, educators must engage in regular training sessions, workshops, and seminars to stay updated on the latest educational trends, teaching strategies, and assessment tools. School heads play a pivotal role in supporting their teachers by providing the necessary resources, mentoring, and professional development opportunities. This collaborative approach ensures that the instructional strategies being implemented are effective and responsive to the evolving needs of both teachers and students. An essential aspect of the MATATAG Instructional Design Framework is its emphasis on assessment for learning. Teachers are encouraged to use formative and summative assessments to gauge student progress and identify areas where additional support may be needed. These assessments should be varied and dynamic, taking into account the different learning styles and abilities of students. Moreover, the use of data from assessments allows educators to tailor their instruction to better meet the needs of individual learners, thus ensuring that no student is left behind. Another key feature of the MATATAG framework is its focus on the integration of 21st-century skills. In today's rapidly changing world, it is essential for students to acquire not only academic knowledge, but also the critical life skills necessary for success in both personal and professional spheres. This includes skills such as communication, collaboration, creativity, and digital literacy. The framework encourages teachers to incorporate these skills into their lessons, fostering a more holistic approach to learning that prepares students for the challenges and opportunities of the modern world. Furthermore, the MATATAG framework is closely linked to the implementation of the National Learning Recovery Program, NLRP. The NLRP focuses on addressing the learning gaps created by the disruptions caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. MATATAG aligns with this program by offering strategies that help educators support students who may have fallen behind during the pandemic. The framework guides teachers in developing recovery-focused lessons that are designed to bring students back to grade-level proficiency, particularly in core subjects like literacy and numeracy. In terms of instructional strategies, the MATATAG framework encourages the use of diverse teaching methods that are responsive to the unique needs of students. This includes differentiated instruction, where teachers adjust their teaching styles and materials to accommodate the varying levels of student ability. Additionally, the framework encourages the use of project-based learning, inquiry-based learning, and experiential learning methods that allow students to actively engage with the material and develop deeper understanding through hands-on experiences. Collaboration is another key principle of the MATATAG Instructional Design Framework. It encourages teachers to work together, sharing best practices, resources, and strategies to improve overall teaching quality. School heads play a critical role in fostering this collaborative environment, where teachers can exchange ideas, discuss challenges, and support one another in their professional growth. Lastly, the MATATAG framework underscores the importance of inclusivity in education. It calls for teachers to create learning environments that are welcoming to all students, including those with disabilities and those from marginalized communities. Teachers are encouraged to adopt inclusive teaching practices that recognize and value the diversity of students' backgrounds, abilities, and experiences. For school heads, understanding the MATATAG Instructional Design Framework is essential for creating a school culture that values continuous improvement, innovation, and equity. They must ensure that teachers are provided with the necessary support, training, and resources to effectively implement the framework in their classrooms. This leadership role involves promoting an environment where educators feel empowered to experiment with new teaching methods, collaborate with colleagues, and continually assess and refine their practices. The MATATAG Instructional Design Framework is grounded in key principles, aspects, and events that guide how teaching and learning should be designed and implemented in schools. Let's begin with the 4 core principles that form the foundation of MATATAG. These are known as the 4 Is: inclusive, ideational, integrative, and innovative. Inclusive refers to creating a learning environment where all students, regardless of their background, abilities, or needs, are given equal opportunities to succeed. This principle emphasizes the importance of fostering an inclusive classroom where diversity is celebrated. Teachers are encouraged to design lessons that cater to students with varied learning styles and abilities. Ideational focuses on the development of students' thinking and understanding through the generation and exchange of ideas. It encourages teachers to foster an environment where students are encouraged to think critically, share their thoughts, and collaborate in the learning process. By promoting ideation, educators can help students develop their cognitive skills, which are essential for problem-solving and creativity. Integrative emphasizes the importance of connecting learning across various subject areas and real-world contexts. It encourages teachers to break down the traditional silos of subjects, integrating different disciplines to provide a more holistic learning experience. For example, a lesson that combines mathematics and science, or language arts and social studies, allows students to see the relevance of what they are learning in a broader context. Finally, innovative focuses on the need to continuously evolve teaching practices and adapt to changing educational needs. It encourages educators to use creative teaching methods, technology, and innovative strategies to engage students and keep them motivated. Innovation isn't just about using the latest tools, but also about thinking outside the box, challenging traditional methods, and trying new approaches to meet the needs of today's learners. These 4 principles, the 4 I, serve as the guiding values that educators must keep in mind when designing and delivering instruction in line with the MATATAG framework. Now, let's move on to the 4 C, which are the key aspects of the MATATAG framework. These are context, connection, collaboration, and creativity. Context refers to understanding the learning environment and the unique needs of the students within that context. Teachers must be aware of the diverse backgrounds, experiences, and challenges that their students face. This awareness allows educators to create lessons that are not only relevant but also respectful of the cultural, social, and emotional needs of the learners. Context also involves understanding the broader educational environment, including national and local policies, community values, and the learning objectives that must be achieved. Connection is about making links between what students are learning and the world around them. It encourages teachers to help students see how academic concepts apply to their everyday lives, to other subjects, into future careers. Connection is key in helping students understand the practical implications of what they are learning. For instance, a lesson on mathematics might be linked to how numbers are used in business or technology, while a lesson on history could be connected to current events. Collaboration emphasizes the importance of working together. It encourages both students and teachers to engage in collaborative efforts, whether it's through group work, peer mentoring, or school-wide initiatives. For students, collaboration helps build key interpersonal skills such as communication, teamwork, and problem-solving. For teachers, collaboration can involve sharing best practices, co-planning lessons, and working with other educators to ensure that instruction is aligned with the framework's principles. Lastly, creativity encourages teachers and students alike to think outside the box. It challenges the traditional ways of teaching and learning, urging educators to find new and innovative ways to engage students. Creativity in the classroom can take many forms, from using digital tools to create interactive lessons, to encouraging students to design their own projects, to developing assignments that allow for open-ended responses. These four aspects, the 4Cs, are essential to creating a dynamic, responsive, and engaging learning environment that prepares students for the future. Finally, let's talk about the 4Es, which represent the key events in the teaching and learning process. Engage, explore, explain, and evaluate. Engage is the first step in the learning process. It's about capturing students' attention and sparking their interest in the lesson. The goal is to make students curious about the topic, motivating them to dive deeper into the subject matter. Engagement can come from a variety of sources: interesting questions, real-world problems, videos, or hands-on activities. The key is to create a connection between the students and the content right from the start, making them want to learn more. Explore refers to the phase where students actively investigate the topic. It's during this stage that they engage in inquiry-based learning, experiment with concepts, and explore different perspectives. Teachers facilitate exploration by providing resources, guiding students through activities, and encouraging them to ask questions and think critically about what they are learning. This is where students are given the freedom to discover things for themselves, leading to a deeper understanding of the content. Explain is the phase where concepts are clarified and students gain a more structured understanding of the topic. After students have explored the material, it's time for teachers to provide explanations, summarize key points, and help students make sense of what they've learned. Finally, evaluate refers to the process of assessing student learning. It's not just about assigning grades, but evaluating how well students have understood the concepts and identifying areas where they may need further support. Evaluation should be an ongoing process that occurs throughout the lesson, with teachers using both formative assessments, like quizzes or class discussions, and summative assessments, like projects or exams, to measure student progress. Together, the 4Es, engage, explore, explain, and evaluate, form the events that guide how lessons should unfold in the classroom, ensuring that students are actively involved and that their learning is continuously supported.